Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 148. We're the Cook Shuffle guys. I'm Joe,
I'm Dave.
and I'm fucking blind because I woke up 6 minutes ago. I was up because the fucking dog. Listen, I love this dog. I love all my pets. But this goddamn puppy keeps waking up earlier and earlier and earlier to go outside first thing in the morning. Which is like I'm happy that he's waking up, not peeing in the crate because the crate's, as you can see, in my office.
Yeah.
So I don't want it to smell like fucking pee pee in here. So I like that he wakes up. However, his way of waking up and telling me he needs to go outside is waking up and barking through the house at 5:30 in the goddamn morning.
Yeah, bro. And you fucking want 4 kids? Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
that's a good
luck.
point. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. So I let him out at 5:30. I went back to sleep with my phone in my pocket so I could feel it vibrating and hear it just and sure as shit woke me up right on the dot,
Which
6 o'clock.
you didn't hear me call you.
No, because the phone call didn't make a noise. It just vibrated. So,
I
eh,
literally I literally was like, I don't care. I'm going to bed because I have the worst back pain. Well, it's not back pain, like lower back pain right now.
yeah.
And it is my what is that called? uh Deciphered. It's not deciphered or ciphered. No, what's the fucking word? My conclusion of my pain.
Your diagnosis.
Thank you. Yes. My diagnosis of my pain was correct.
Mm.
Because when I was like, yeah, pretty sure that's my sciatic nerve that I'm feeling right now. And then I looked it up and they're like, yeah, it feels like lower back pain around your butt, goes down to your leg, feels like your leg's going numb. And I'm like, yeah, all of it, all of the above. And I'm working the past like 3 hours of work. I was
Hmm.
feeling it and I was like, dude, I fucking want to kill myself.
So
And
what I'm
then
hearing is working at the post office is not good.
uh yeah, I mean it could have been a ton of things because I've been nonstop like literally moving everything and anything that could be possibly moved because last week, let's see, what's today?
Friday.
The 16th. Okay. So I helped move people like on the first, the second, the third, and then helped. I went over again to Tina's house to help her move something
Right.
last week possibly. Then she called me right after you called me this morning,
Mm.
where she was like, "Oh yeah, my bed is stuck. Could you help me get it? Like, are you busy right now?" I'm like, "No, I guess I'm not busy. I'm not doing anything at the moment. I just woke up." And then I fucking moved shit, or I dumped a bunch of plaster for dad. And then I helped across the street today, and I worked. So it could be a bit of everything.
It could be.
But I mean, I easily could just blame the post office.
Oh,
Might as
absolutely.
well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, the last 3 hours was torture working there
Yeah.
because it was just pain. And then I'm like, yeah, it'll. And I sat down. I'm like, okay, it feels better. It should be. I think it'll go away because I felt it before, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't staying. It was just kind of go away after I just kept working. And now it's here to stay for a little bit, I guess. So I was like, all right, well, I sat down for my last break. It's like, it feels a little better. Then I started walking to leave. I was like, well, there it is. Get home. I'm like, all right, I don't feel it. And then it's just sometimes just like, eh.
Well,
I'm like,
get it taken care of sooner rather than later, so you're not fucking bum leg like mom.
dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way I'm about to be like that from 23 and for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Now
that sucks.
like I looked it up and they're like, oh yeah, just time. some cases, some sciatica they call it.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be gone in a few weeks. A few
Few
weeks.
weeks.
You tell me I
Goddamn.
got to deal with this for a few weeks? They're like, oh, a short period of time. A short period of time to me is it's like a few days when it comes to pain.
Yeah.
If something's lasting for a few weeks, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not just letting it go for that long.
No. So it's like um I got the heating pad. I don't know if that's gonna, I mean, I did look up there like cold, hot, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Stretch it out.
Yeah.
Don't sit for too long. Don't like just lay in bed because like I don't feel like moving. It's like I know you gotta get up, walk around.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, another fucking thing with my right leg. Go figure.
Yeah. Well,
I bet you they fucked with the surgery. I'm gonna sue them.
I don't think that's what it is, considering it's back pain.
Yeah, but it's connected to the leg, so they could have touched it.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Oh God.
Probably got a. They said, or when I was reading it, they were like, "Oh yeah, it could be like a slip disc."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, cool.
Those
Slipping disc.
discs just be slipping, you know?
Yeah. 23 years old, just out here slipping discs.
Yeah.
Stupid. I'm
I'm
literally.
I'm healthy as a horse, for all intents and purposes, at least.
Yeah, sure. We're all.
I mean, I don't have any severe pain in anywhere. Uh no, nowhere on my body.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Every day of my life, I'm gonna get a stomach pain. The other day, what was I doing? I think I was at work. Was I at work? Yeah, I was at work, I think, on my left side, like right here.
Hmm.
Um, it was just like I was just like, come on, man. Anytime I get a pain, I just keep constantly, I just hit it. I'm just like, fucking shut up. I'm fine.
Not the way to respond to things.
I literally like my leg while it's going numb while I'm working, while it feels like there's no blood flow getting to my leg. I'm just stomping. I'm just stomping on the ground or completely like tensing up. I'm just like, fucking go away. Quit being a bitch, Dave.
Oh my lord.
I'm like, all right, I guess it's not me being a bitch if it's not going away.
Yeah.
So
Once you've
yeah,
done the test,
yeah,
the
the
bitch
test.
test.
Yeah, stomping on the ground, slapping it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, suck it
Throwing
up.
yourself into a wall,
Yeah,
like I guess I'm in pain.
yes. Yeah, so I think either I don't know how it's gonna. I guess I'll ask mom. Be like, do I go to like where do you go? Like I'm not
Uh
going to a stupid like like one of those urgent cares because they're just gonna be like,
no, they don't fucking do shit.
yeah, just give it time. Oh,
No, you have to go to like a specialized doctor.
it'd probably help if I got like an actual doctor too.
Yeah, probably. I
I
should
was,
also get one of those.
yeah, I was, I was just talking to Ben. We had gone to shout out Breyer Brothers Brewing. This hat.
Mm, it's a nice hat.
Yeah, I know. We both got it. We both saw it. And we're like, that's a nice hat. And I was like, I think I might get one. $25, not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
Not a fan of this. If I had to pick on anything, it's
Oh
just like
yeah, loose strap.
yeah, yeah, it's a clip type thing
Okay.
to loosen it and tighten it. But I just don't. I just can't wear it backwards.
Yeah.
I always have to deal with it. But we went there, and I had mentioned also like I was like, I gotta go to the dentist. I was like, I gotta get a dentist first.
Yeah.
He's like, I haven't been to a dentist since I was like, since he was like 2000, whatever, 19, he said. And, sorry. And, I was like, I think the last time I was 20, it was my like 21st, not my 21st birthday, but
Yeah,
around
because that would have
there.
been like your last visit.
Yeah. With the kid doctor, kid
Yeah.
dentist.
Pediatric dentist.
Yeah. Um, Along with my last visit to my pediatric was probably around there too.
Yeah.
Pediatric doctor. Um, and but since then I'm just like, I just, I brush my teeth every day, twice a day.
Yeah.
I just don't floss.
Yeah, I'm not great about flossing. It's like on the rare occasion that I do, but I'm like, I mean, I'm in there with the fucking toothbrush. Like I'm scrubbing away.
I'm going. I'm like, I'm rotating it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, and I will get to the dentist eventually. It's like the least of my worries because it costs so much fucking money.
I want to find. I think Rachel goes to like a dentist that will knock you out for some like if you're getting a cavity filled.
Hmm.
I think they'll not they can knock you out. They have the capability of doing it.
That's pretty nice.
Um, and I would not now. I've had 3 cavities, I think, maybe 4,
Yeah.
and obviously I've had them filled while being awake.
Yep.
But I would every time I think about it, I'm just like, I just don't like it. But I've gotten through it, obviously.
Yeah.
Like I remember the
I
first
don't
time
think anybody likes it, but like, and you just get through it.
it's just like he's just like shaking my shaking my gum so I can stick a needle in there.
Yeah.
It's just ugh. And it's not completely it's never completely numb. There's it's I can always feel something.
Yeah, but like all you feel is like the pressure of them working, like the feel of them banging away on a piece of bone in your mouth is gonna be there, but it's the pain that you could experience by them literally drilling a hole into your tooth.
Oh my God, it's just like ugh. Yeah, it's a very obviously if someone was like, if I said, yeah, I don't need the Novocaine and then I felt it, I'd be like, yeah, I take the uncomfortableness of a needle going in my mouth and the pressure from you, then a drill going into my tooth.
Yeah.
But it's still uncomfortable.
I get emails like every week about dental insurance, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna get it
Well, I
when
have
I
it.
when I can afford it. I don't.
It's I mean it's not expensive.
No, it's
Well,
not very expensive, but like right now with me trying to rent a house and, get my life adjusted,
I don't
dental
know.
insurance is not something that I need.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I mean, right now, and there's really no reason for me to use it. Like, I have gotten it right away. Well, I guess there was an opening with
Yeah.
the way the post office was. So it was like, it's either you get it now or you have to wait like another year.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I might as well. But I think it was like $10.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
one that I get emailed is like 11 or $12
and I was
a
like, oh
month.
shit, I thought it was going to be a lot expensive or a lot more
Yeah, but it's
expensive.
just like what do they cover is the question. Now yours is probably pretty good,
Yeah,
because it's government
shout
plan,
out,
but
post office.
um like mine probably wouldn't cover a whole bunch. And so like, you go in for a filling for a cavity, that's where they charge you. Because a filling costs like fucking 300 goddamn dollars.
Yeah, I got like a basic. I think it's like 2 cleanings a year,
Yeah.
and maybe like I don't remember the whole thing. I know it was like 2 cleanings a year.
Yeah.
So, because I was like, I got my braces already. I don't need to be doing that stuff. Except, I kind of do want to check out the Invisalign, see if I can do that and get rid of this permanent retainer. That's like another reason I don't floss.
Yeah.
It's because I literally have to put a plastic needle through my tooth, through the space of my teeth,
Mm,
to then floss. I'm sewing up, like I'm sewing.
sewing
That's
your mouth together.
literally what it is. I have to put it through my tooth, and then I have to. But the stuff that's down there, it is hard. Like there's this one piece that's just never coming off. I've tried to just like I literally take the floss and just try and pull it at an angle,
Mm,
get it under and everything. It just breaks the floss.
Jesus.
And I'm like, this motherfucker. Some of the other ones, this one's here to stay. It's just not coming up.
Jesus. Yeah,
So,
maybe you just see a dentist, Dave. Just spitball in there.
well, it's because of this thing.
Yeah,
It's like, I mean, it's because like it's nowhere else. Like there's no like hard plaque anywhere else except for directly under this
where the
retainer.
retainer is. Yeah,
So it's just got to be that. Even though like, I mean, I don't know what else like I can do. I brush the same that spot as anyone else. So
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's just and food. Like I was eating an apple the other day, just stuck under there between like there and the tooth. So it's like double stuck, and I can't. I'm just working it for 4 hours at work. Just
yeah. There's nothing like when it's like I get stuff stuck in my back molars all the time.
oh yeah,
And I'll be sitting there trying to work at it with your tongue. Like your tongue starts to hurt.
yeah, dude, it's
It's the
cramped.
worst. Yeah.
It's getting cramped.
Mm-hmm. Because you're just like, oh, I think I got it. And you're like,
Yeah. There was one, I think it had been like a piece of chicken or something like that.
yeah, chicken's the fucking worst.
And it was in my top back molar,
Mm-hmm.
top back left. So I'm just going at it and I feel it come loose because now there's more dangling. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of playing with it and giving my tongue like a break and
Right.
occasionally just going back to it. And I'm like, I could really just get up and uh was I no, I don't think I was at work. If with wherever I was, because I have flossers in my bag at
Right.
work. So I could have easily gotten up, whether I was at work or here, and just gotten floss
Yeah.
and gotten it. But I was just like, I'm fucking getting this thing.
Yeah.
And
It's the
then,
principle of the thing.
and then finally it got out.
There really is no better feeling.
Yeah. And I think in my head, I'm just like, dude, I feel like there's got to be just like, I know there isn't, but like to me, as soon as I get it out, I'm like, I feel like there's gonna be like, there's just like got to be a gap there. It's like, where was this piece of chicken hiding? You know?
I don't know. It just fucking rams itself up there. That's why it's so hard to get out.
Yeah. I mean, like, this was a thick piece. It seemed like,
Yeah.
and I was like, teeth are still the same, no gap, no hole, and teeth stuff.
So I wrote something down in my notes. I feel bad talking about it, but it's so funny to me. So I'm gonna offend some people here, but what else is new?
Great.
Um, I was scrolling through social media the other day. I won't say which one to kind of help make this as anonymous as possible. Scrolling through social media the other day, and I saw somebody post something, and this person was somebody who used to be a relatively skinny person, and now they are
Let themselves go.
large and in charge. And so I wrote it down because I was like, have you ever looked at someone who has put on some pounds, put on some padding,
Mhm.
but you know like they used to be a skinny legend?
Skinny
Yeah.
legend.
And you just look
Um,
at and they just like something about them, right? Like there's a difference between, again, offending some people here, between fat people and fat people who used to be skinny. Like fat people, they're just destined to be fat. But like skinny people, sorry, fat people who used to be skinny, like you can sometimes still see it in their face. Like they got a skinny face, but everything else is just blown up.
yeah.
I'm just like, God damn, like what happened? And like I get like, life happens, you know, chemicals in the body can
No,
change.
freshman 1500. It is what it is.
But I saw this person, I was just like, oh God, like it's just like
I
again, and I feel bad because like I'm an asshole, but like it was tough to look at because I'm like, you used to be like this big.
I have I don't know who it was. Um, but I had seen somebody
Maybe best to keep a
again.
name out of it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even if I remembered, I wouldn't be like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it was this
good.
person. Um, but it had to be social media where I was just like, wait, what? Because it's like like you said, you see their face,
Yeah.
but then you like you just scroll. You're like wait, the
Yeah.
face does not match
It's like very bowling pin esque.
what I used to see. Um, so yeah, it's something else, man. I was like,
Oh God. Um, and this person is not the first person I've seen. It's just like the one that made me want to talk about it on the podcast. But there have been several of my social media followees, that I'm just like, God damn, like, what has happened in your life?
you gonna tell me who it is after?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying, I'm not even trying to say a gender right now, just to be extra careful.
I could think of possibly two people
Yeah.
that
I'm sure you're probably gonna guess it by the end.
um yeah, I mean,
I just hope mainly that it doesn't happen to me.
oh no, dude, I mean, not to obviously some people like you can like personally, I do not want to be fat.
No, God no.
Um
Because I'm already the way that I live my life is very unhealthy. So like if I get fat and that's just like naturally like you're gonna have more health issues as a overweight person. If I get fat, I'm fucked. Like I'm gonna have a
yeah.
very short
Well,
life as a fat person.
I know for a fact that this this will catch up to me the way I
Not always.
not that I eat unhealthy
Yeah.
because like I mean I really don't actually.
I
Um
don't the food well the food that I eat there is a lot of unhealthy food that I eat, but like meals that I eat are pretty healthy.
yeah, meals are healthy. I don't really snack a lot if but when
I
the
do.
snacks do come, I do tend to just keep eating.
Oh, I do be snacking.
Like
My lunch every day. So like the lunch is where I lose my meal health my health status goes down. So I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is not unhealthy, perfectly fine.
yeah,
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich
protein.
on honey wheat bread. And yeah, it's nice bread. But then I think I kind of throw the healthy out the window with a Dr. Pepper, fruit by the foot, Gushers, and a bag of chips.
Yeah, bro, what are you still in eighth grade? We're
That's
still
it.
we're in middle school
It's
here.
easy to buy bulk food like that, you know? It's just good. I need some sweets in my diet. That's what I need.
This is like my um no, obviously it's different because I live with mom and dad.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean I would still buy the same stuff that they would be that I take to lunch because I'll take 100% of the time I've got my main meal, obviously. Like
Of course.
today it was a ham sandwich with
Ah,
onion and lettuce
okay.
on rye bread.
Nice.
The day before it was spaghetti and meatballs,
Hmm.
and the day before that it was mashed potatoes and meatloaf
Okay.
and corn. So pretty good meals when you're taking it lunch to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously I'll just like leftovers
Yeah.
or whatever we had for dinner that night, blah blah. But then when I'm looking at the what I'm gonna take for a snack, we've got these Nutrigrain bars,
Hmm.
apple, raspberry, and like mixed berry, whatever. So I'm usually grabbing one of those.
Right.
Those are always there, so I'm grabbing one of those. I'm grabbing a quarter cup of raisins.
Ugh.
Dude, I mean, every day I'm eating a quarter cup of raisins.
That is
I like,
disgusting.
cause I'm just like, I love them, first of all. And I'm like, raisins are healthy.
It's true.
So I just take my little like plastic, I think it's a quarter cup, plastic quarter cup thing. I put the lid and I scoop them out, put the lid on it, toss it in the bag. 2 packets of Welch's.
What color raisins?
Purple or
Okay.
red. Um, I had asked the other day. I was like, "Are there green raisins?" I asked mom. She's like, "Yeah, they're called
Yeah.
gold raisins." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." Just wasn't sure. I was like, I feel like there had to be. There's
Yeah. Green grapes.
yeah. So, um, but I take two when they're there. We do happen to have two, and now they're gone, I think. But we had two boxes of Welch's
Fruit
fruit
snacks?
snacks.
Yeah.
One was like the regular like um blue pack where you had like grape and blah blah
Yeah.
blah whatever, and one was like a tropical.
Yeah.
So
The
I grabbed
tropical is good. I'm not a big fan of Welch's fruit snacks, but the tropical is good.
uh so either I grabbed one of each or two of one or whatever. So I grabbed two of those, always two. I was like, one is not enough. Past 2 days, I saw that we had apples, so I grabbed an apple. We've had bananas, so I grabbed a banana. So you
Mhm.
try and get some fruit in there because I know that I'm also bringing either a bag of chips
Right.
or we had Oreos.
Oh yeah.
So I grabbed 4 Oreos. I also brought a muffin the one day. So it's like I usually try and get. It's like okay, so I had today I had the Nutrigrain bar, uh, strawberry or raspberry, whatever it was. I had the raisins. I had 2 packets of fruit snacks. I had an apple, and then I had a bag of chip or a bag of pretzels.
Yeah, see, I just
So
don't have that much food in my house. Like, there are times, like when I first go shopping, my lunch is like
oh
top tier.
yeah,
I'll bring like a salad with chicken in it. But like towards the end of the 2 week period where I haven't gone shopping, then I'm like, okay, sandwich with the remnants of peanut butter left in the jar. Uh, I buy the bulk fruit by the foot and the bulk gushers, so I've always got those. I'm out of Dr. Pepper, so I've just been well, I only bought it yesterday. I don't have to buy lunch today at work, which is good. Or I don't have to bring a lunch today to work, which is good because I don't have a lunch. So I'll just bring. I might bring a snack. I might not. It's only a 6 hour shift. Like I'll be in and out of there in fucking no time.
I mean you should like. I mean I don't know how. Like I just bought not that I needed to, but I was kind of itching for a trail mix today,
Yeah, I
and they
don't
have it
like. I like trail mix unless it's got raisins or M
to
and M's in it.
base. It's your basic trail mix.
Yeah, see, but like, I don't want raisins. I also don't want M and M's.
I don't really want the M&M. Like there's the one that I got today. I didn't eat it because I first of all fucking $1.35 for the stupid small pack of trail mix. But it's called Sweet and Salty Mix by Cars
Buy cars.
with a
Hmm.
K.
Okay.
So it's got peanuts,
Yeah,
go
classic.
ahead, of course, cocoa candies, so
M and
M&Ms,
M's. Yeah.
but they're not M&Ms, obviously. Raisins and sunflower kernels.
Okay.
So, but like what I don't like when I get a gluten free, by the way.
Can't
Um,
imagine that.
yeah, everything is. When I get uh trail mix that has dark chocolate
Oh,
or semi-sweet chocolate chips,
yeah.
I'm just like, you're ruining the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fine with if you give me like raisins, nuts, sunflower seeds, or sunflower kernels, whatever they call them. And as long as they're, I don't know, it can't be M&Ms. Like, it's got to be some other chocolate.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know. Something
M&Ms are
about
definitely
it
different than chocolate.
that is very true because they have that like the hard quote unquote candy shell. It's not
So,
candy at all. It's just some fucking shell.
yeah, if you just gave me milk chocolate, I think it
Yeah.
would be much better.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't. I mean, I'm gonna see how. There's one. There's one uh trail mix that I just like. I could have devoured, and I think it was just Uncle Dave's. Like his own, he made it. He
Yeah.
just bought the ingredients, if you will.
Yeah. The mix.
The mix. Like he was just like, I bought some raisins, bought some nuts, bought some whatever, made it himself.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best one I had.
Oh,
Um, but I love a good trail mix.
yeah.
So it's like, but I bought that today. I was like, that's kind of healthy. You know,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
let me
So
get
like
something that's
that's
gonna
the
give me
thing
some
is like
energy.
your meal is relatively healthy now compared to mine. Luckily, we both have fast metabolisms, so we can be unhealthy.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. Everyone always said they're like, it's gonna catch up, it's gonna catch up, it's
I
gonna
think
catch
it's gonna
up.
catch up.
I don't think so. I'm 26 years old. Ooh,
Well,
excuse
I
me.
mean, I guess as long as like me, I know for a fact, like my job,
Yeah,
I'm
like you and I both,
constant.
we are constantly like on our feet, moving, doing
Yeah.
something. Like, and of course, like going back to my eating habits, like I don't eat 3 meals a day. I don't eat every day
2 meals a
sometimes.
day.
Yeah, like sometimes I eat 1 meal a day, sometimes I eat none meal a day.
Yeah.
So like again, very unhealthy living style, but also like that's a big reason why it hasn't caught up to me and probably never will. Um, but even if I were to be eating 3 meals every single day, that all that would do for me is put me at a healthy weight as opposed to being underweight like my motherfucking ass is right now. Um, it would put me at a healthy weight, and then that's it. I just stay right there at like 160, 170.
I think I think I am the most I got two things here. One, I was helping move stuff across the street, and they had mentioned they're like me. So I was moving with a guy who was like an IT guy or something like that. So he sits at his desk all day.
Yep.
He
He's a little
wasn't
pudgy.
skinny. He
Yeah.
wasn't skinny. Um, and he was a little bit more than pudgy.
Okay.
So, but he wasn't like, you know,
Yeah, no, he was big.
he was round.
Yeah.
Um, then there was my buddy who he's he's pudgy, you know. Sorry, Tom. Um, and and then the other guy who he's like, he's not he's built,
Yeah.
he's that I mean, I don't need to shout out his name, but he was telling me, he was like, oh yeah, I had to start eating healthy, whatever, he's 40 something. So he was like, at one point I started eating healthy. I was trying to only do this many calories of things. And they're like, and then they looked at me and they're like, yeah, and then there's this fucking guy
Yeah.
who can fucking eat anything he wants
Pretty much.
and
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything. Um, and I was like, hey, I don't,
Yeah.
but it's just,
But listen, if it ever does catch up to me and I do get fat,
yeah, it's
I
it.
gotta take care of that quickly. I gotta change my diet. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta do things to maintain my health
Oh
because
yeah.
because of the way I live and being overweight causes more health issues factually. Um, I'd have to be more
Yeah.
conscious about how I live my life because
You'd be
otherwise
like,
it'll be a very short life.
ah, shit, I gotta start fucking running.
Yeah. And then on the opposite of that, not the opposite of what I just said, but the opposite of the whole point of this thing is fat people, sorry, skinny people who used to be fat. That's a whole different type of person too. Cause those people are like, I see a few of them on my Instagram and like, they're like not one, they're like
One
a
brownie
couple,
away.
they're like a couple cheat meals away from being instantly fat again, which like blows my mind. Like they put in all this work, they get all the weight off, and it's like, holy shit, like that's incredible. But then a couple weeks
But
go by, they post again, and you're like, you just put in all that hard work and you're losing it? You're getting it all back? But they're like
yeah,
right there with a couple cheat meals away, and that weight just punches
some
them right in the fucking face.
that's why they're like when they get down to their goal,
Yeah.
they're like so hardcore on their shit
Yeah.
because they're like, dude, I eat one brownie That's wrap.
Over.
It's like I'm back to square one.
Instantly fat
You
again.
know, they're just like I have to just stay on track, and
Yeah.
they're a very determined group.
Mm-hmm.
When you go from uh pudgy to whatever you want,
Right.
slightly less pudgy.
Yeah.
Um,
It's always in the face. That's where you see it, right? Like fat people, like they never really lose the face weight as much as they'd like to, maybe.
you
And
ever
so you're like,
seen?
you used to be on the heavier side. And then skinny people, they don't gain a whole lot of face weight if they have really skinny face. So
Yeah,
you
and
see
they're
it, and they're just like, boom, and you're
you're
like,
just like,
damn, you used to be,
where'd it go wrong? But
yeah,
I think, as I was saying before I cut myself off, I swear to God, I think I am like the most average Joe there could possibly be,
yeah,
because I'm 5'10",
mm-hmm,
average guy height.
yeah,
Anytime I would go to the doctor, they say your weight, your height, average.
yeah,
I'm just right at average. And they're
yeah,
like, you're not too skinny, you're not too much overweight. You're right in the middle, right where you want to be. I'm like, all right, cool. Brown hair,
yep,
brown eyes,
yep.
average at any sport I play. Not like
You're not exceptional, but you don't
no,
suck.
no. It's like I can do shit. It's
Yeah,
like if they're like average Joe, boom, Dave Sharkey. Because it's like there's you, but you're 6 foot, so it's like boom, you're above average.
yeah, above average. I'm also
Immediately.
underweight, so like,
Yeah, underweight.
yeah,
So it's like as soon as like unless you're like 5'9" to 5'11", even 5'9" is just like you're a little short.
yeah, 5'9's a little short.
I'm saying fuck you to 5'9" because I don't get much leeway here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
You're on
it's
the
like
cusp of being a short king.
it's like so average.
Yeah.
I'm just like right. I'm just like I'm coasting, which isn't bad.
No, it's a perfect place to be.
I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I've learned to live with my averageness.
Yeah.
Like I can't stretch. Clearly, I ain't gaining any weight anytime soon, whether it be muscle or whatever.
Right.
But back to the whole reason how we started on this was like you're like I don't ever want to be overweight. Me personally, I don't want to look like that.
Fair. Personal preference. Totally okay. Now
Right.
I've got plenty of friends just like you do who are on the heavier side. I love them just the same. So shout out fat people. I don't hate you. I just mean I don't want to be fat. And when I
Yeah.
see skinny people become fat, I'm just like, I'm a little concerned for their health, maybe. And do they look a little different to me? And do I judge them for looking different personally inside my head? Yes. Do I say it out loud besides the podcast? No. But this is where I empty out all of my thoughts into this fucking shit show of a podcast.
I would like literally the amount of times I had this mirror,
Right.
full body mirror, the amount of times I will look at myself in this mirror and just I'm just flexing. I'm just like, all right, still look good, still look good.
Yeah.
But then occasionally, like, you know how they're like, oh, they're like, oh, I can't, fat people, they can't see, well, guys, I would say, can't see their dick.
Oh, yeah.
They would say, sometimes I can't see mine because it's just like, it just so happens that like,
Got some
because,
bubble
like,
gut going on.
well, yeah, because it's like, if I'm like, because it's not completely like, I'm not just flat. There's just,
You don't have
I'm-
washboard abs.
yeah, no, I think it's just like, oh, if I'm breathing out, I don't know, or breathing in. And I'm just like literally,
Just like,
I'm
I
just
can't see
like-
my dick.
I can't fucking see. And then I go to the mirror and I'm like, okay, no, it's still there. It's still good.
Still there.
No, not my dick. I mean my skinniness. My skinniness.
Yeah. See, I don't ever have that. No, I don't ever have that problem unless I'm like severely bloated because I just went to a restaurant and I had way too much meat.
I just get confused because I'm just like, how is it that I look like this way, but if I look down sometimes. It's just like, is it just like the way I'm standing?
No, you're probably
And I, like,
fucking
breathe out?
bloated.
Because like I'll like immediately just completely flex.
Yeah.
And obviously it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? You
Yeah.
know?
Seeing an old friend.
Yeah. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in 2 seconds. But I don't know. It's just like when I go back to the mirror, I'm like, okay, still look the same. Still look the same that I have been since I've been a sophomore in high school.
Yeah. I don't know that I ever really have that problem of I'm like, oh God, I've got a little bit of a gut right now. Because I am once again underweight.
Dude,
I look in the mirror and I go, oh, I can see my ribs today.
you know how we uh make fun of your no ass?
Oh yeah.
How it just like plank
Yeah.
of wood.
Oh yeah.
Dude, there's this guy that I know, not personally, just
You just
know.
know. Yeah.
Um, he he he's just like an odd feller
Okay.
to me. Um, it's like his. You know how usually I feel like most people. I don't know if it's just the way he dresses that
Mm.
makes it look strange, but it looks like his torso is so long. Like, I mean, it just every time. Like, it's not like, oh, I saw him once and it just like looked weird at first, and now I'm used to it. Every
Just
time I see
always.
every time I see this guy, it's just like, why does it look like your belt is halfway down your ass? Like, I'm just like, and his like he's straight
Yeah.
as a board
Right.
in the back. And I'm just every time it's just like, why does it look like your torso is the same length as your legs?
Maybe they are.
They could be, and that could just be it. But it just I
It doesn't
see
look right.
I see it, and I'm just like, it literally looks like your belt, like your pants, are halfway around your ass because of where your shirt is ending.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's so strange because it's just like, obviously, I don't
Maybe
know.
he's a long torsoed boy,
I guess it's
which
just
is just weird. Like having long legs is, long legs is like, oh,
yeah,
cool, long legs.
right.
But you
Long
got a long
torso.
torso.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
Oof.
it's just like what we're so used to.
Yeah.
But it's like when I see somebody in
Physically, we are very privileged people, Dave.
yeah, obviously. But I'm not just saying just us.
Yeah.
Anybody I see, if I see them in a shirt and tie, or yeah, like a suit, whatever, I'm thinking pants or
Yeah.
legs, torso,
Yeah.
not or
Yeah.
it's not the same. So it's just I'm so used to
Long
seeing.
torsos scare me.
Honestly,
Yeah.
not
They
to
just
be
they
thick,
look because you
just
instantly look like sickly.
like he just kind of looks like Gumbo.
Yeah. Gumby.
Or Gumby, my bad.
Ah.
He looks like a delicious meal.
Yeah.
No, he looks like Gumby.
Gumby. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I've been called Gumby before, usually by Shannon.
Gumbo.
Gumbo. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he looks like Gumby, honestly.
Looks like Gumby. That's a good description.
Yeah.
Gumby is a flat fucking piece of Play-Doh.
Yeah, and he's just like
And he's a long torsoed boy.
right. Because he's just one thing.
Yeah, because he's just got like a slit in the legs, and it's just like a
Yeah.
legs.
That's pretty much all his dude is. Yeah. He's
Crazy.
Gumby for sure. I should walk up to him today.
Yeah, yeah, oh, Gumby.
Hey, Gumby, what's up? How's it hanging, bro?
Oh god. Dave, would you ever send hate?
Hate mail?
The door just opened and closed. Yeah, would you ever send hate mail? Or
Ever
have you
committed-
ever sent hate mail?
Hate crime?
Would you ever commit a hate crime, Dave?
I've never sent hate mail.
Would
Oh,
you?
dude?
Oh,
Speaking of speaking of mail, would I? No, it wouldn't serve me any purpose. Um, it's like fucking riding someone's ass when if they piss me off. It's like
Fair.
what's it doing? Another thing too, somebody almost hit me on while I was riding my motorcycle today. Some old bitch didn't see that I was behind her or left of her, and she just starts coming into my lane, coming on in.
Yep.
And then she gets up to the light and she just waves to the person next to her. I'm just like, oh, you wanted to go fucking see your friend or something?
Yeah.
I beeped. And I was like, I really wanted her to hear the beep so I could flip her off.
Yeah.
It's just some old woman just so distraught when I flip her off. She's just like, oh, why we fuck you.
That's
why.
why.
But
Anyways,
what was I saying?
hate mail.
Oh yeah. So no, I wouldn't send it, nor have I sent it. But this mail I've seen now 4 letters. 4, count that 1, 2, 3, 4. From one just this past week, like Monday maybe, or Tuesday, and 3 letters before, like a while ago at the same time, where the person it's a regular standard sized letter or envelope, and there is nothing inside, just completely blank, empty.
How do you know there's nothing inside?
And because I can feel it.
Okay.
It's literally, it's like
just an envelope.
It's just an envelope, and I know that there's nothing inside because this person is writing on the outside what they're saying. And the reason they said it in one of the letters, that they're writing on the outside this was in like the first batch, was this person was saying, I don't remember it exactly, but it was somewhere along the lines of, this girl was writing the ex of the boyfriend, or like the mom of the boyfriend, or something like that. Either way, the dude or the girl was saying, oh well, he's gay now, but I still love him, and I'm writing this on the outside so everybody can see how fucked up you are because you're gay now, or whatever. And I was just like, what the hell? And I'm reading the whole thing.
Yeah.
I got 3 letters in front of me, and I'm just like skimming through it, reading this thing, laughing. The one that I just got this past week, it was like, oh, even though he sucks dick, I still love him. I want him back. And I'm like, what?
What is happening?
And then what did she say? She was like, I bet, man, I think the dude's name was Louis or Lewis. But yeah, I remembered the address.
Nice.
Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I kind of just want to
go knock on the door.
Just want to go check up, see how they're doing.
Yeah.
She's like, I got your letter. It was very comical.
Wasn't intended for me, but I got it.
Thank you for writing it on the outside so we could see. Because she literally said that on the first letter, or like one of the first letters. She was like, yeah, I'm writing on the outside for everybody, so the mailman or whatever can see whatever.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. What kind of backwards that shit is this?
Yeah, that might be a hate crime.
Yeah, might be. She's saying, well,
yeah,
he's gay now. I still want him, but he's messed up. He's one of the things was like, oh, I still love him even though he's trying to figure out the demons that are inside his head. And I was like, oh my god,
Jesus. Let the dude be gay. My God.
Gosh.
Clearly, you're a fucking psychopathic bitch anyways.
Yeah.
I'd be gay too.
You turned him.
Yeah. Fucking
it was
Jesus Christ.
It was you, bitch.
Yeah.
You.
No, I've also never sent hate mail, nor do I think I ever would. It was something that it was like a thought that occurred to me a couple weeks ago, and I wrote it down. Um, because I wonder, like, really, like, what the type of person is to send it. Like, what causes somebody to be
Uh-oh.
like, I'm writing hate, not just like a strongly worded letter, but hate
Yeah,
mail.
like go kill yourself.
Yeah, like fucking, I will find you. I guess that's a death threat, but like, like you fucking suck. You're a worthless piece of shit. You
No
never
one
deserve
likes
to
you.
live.
Go jump off the Empire State Building. You know?
Exactly. I'm like, what, like, and now you're gonna pay for postage
Yeah.
and then
Like
put it through the mail and wait 2 to 3 business days for it to get to this motherfucker.
to not even know, one, if it got there,
Exactly.
and two, what the reaction is.
Yeah. You will never know how you affected or didn't affect this person.
Yeah.
But
So
for some reason, you find it satisfying to send this letter through the mail. Just fucking DM them. If it's a famous person, hell, even if it's not a famous person, fucking DM them
yeah.
anyways.
I mean,
Slide in the DM, say, I
if
fucking hate your guts.
it's Twitter or Instagram, I mean, it says seen, so
Yeah,
then you'll at least know.
exactly. And it has essentially the same effect. Even if they don't see it, even if they do see it and they don't respond, it's the exact same shit as sending a letter, and it's free.
Yeah. Free.
Yeah, and I'm saying, keep Dave on the job here, but like also send regular mail.
Or
Fuck.
if you're gonna do it, write it on the outside.
So Dave can at least enjoy himself.
So somebody can see,
Yeah,
something.
that's
But
just
honestly, like if I saw that though,
like true hate mail.
yeah, if someone was like legitimately saying like you should go kill yourself or something like that, I'd like take that to my supervisor, be like, can we throw this out?
Yeah, I think it's fair.
I'd be like, yo, there's no way I'm letting this go through the mail, right?
Yeah,
Because like then I'm just
you could prevent the suicide.
yeah, it's like I'm being a hero today,
Yeah,
okay?
maybe
Not
that was
all
this mail.
heroes.
This mail from Johnny fucking Boy Jr. Uh, maybe
Yep.
that was the thing. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Maybe this poor motherfucker was like, I just can't do it anymore. I need a sign. What should I do? And then fucking Johnny Boy Jr. sends a hate mail, kill yourself. And he's like, man, I guess that's my sign.
Yeah. And I fucking passed it through.
Yeah. You could
Like
have
if
saved this life.
could you imagine the guilt if it was me, if
Mhm.
I saw a letter that said that,
Yeah.
like they did what that woman did that I just told about, and they wrote it on the outside, or even like let's just say the something it fell out,
Right.
right? And listen, nobody's perfect,
Yeah.
but if it was like a card and it was opened up, I'm not reading it,
That's a quick glance.
like if it was like I feel like I mean if it was a letter, it'd probably be folded, so I wouldn't be able to see it anyways. I've never read anybody's shit. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
Unless it was on the outside.
Dave's not out here reading your mail unless you write on the outside of the envelope.
But either let's just say, okay, it was written on the outside of the envelope. I get it. I see it,
Mhm.
and I'm reading it,
Yeah.
and it says, "You suck butts. No one likes you. Your mom always hated you. Kill yourself."
Yeah.
Right? And I sent it through,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You
I
hear on the
caught
news.
wind of this guy jumped off, whatever,
Yeah.
did this, blah blah blah. He's now no longer with us. I would have so much guilt.
Yeah. You
There's no way I
essentially
don't.
helped murder a person.
Yeah, that's got to be assisted suicide.
Probably not, but yeah.
Oh, no, that's got to be.
But it would feel like it to you.
Yeah, yeah. And I'd be like, I would have to. I would be like, I gotta turn myself in. I gave this guy the gun. Okay, I deliver. I
Like
was
the gun came through the
middleman.
mail, and I continued it on to him.
Yeah, like he was the distributor. I was the mailer, and I gave it right.
And gave it to him.
So
Yeah.
I had to turn myself in. They're like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I saw the letter. I Can't
I
do
think, okay, well, we're not gonna charge you for assisted suicide, but we are gonna charge you for reading people's mail.
Yeah, we're gonna 2 weeks suspension.
Yeah.
All right. I feel better now.
Yep. Thank you.
I gotta work at this joint.
Oh God. But yeah, I really just don't understand the urge that some people have to, and especially, most of it goes towards like celebrities and shit
Yeah,
like that.
definitely.
But like I just don't get like this, like what satisfaction does it give a person to like I can get like it can be helpful mentally, emotionally to like write your feelings down. But like then to actually commit to sending the letter, why? Like one, if it's famous, it's not going directly to Taylor Swift. It's going to a fucking
It's
PR
going to, yeah,
person.
it's going to someone else.
Yeah, it's going to an assistant of some kind, and it's getting tossed in the garbage.
Most likely.
Yeah,
I
tossed in
would
the garbage, just same as the fucking love letters that she gets from random strangers and pedophiles.
Yeah.
Maybe not pedophiles because Taylor Swift is not a child, but
But
nonetheless.
hey, if there's a 7-year-old dude out there, she
Oh,
once
70. I thought you said
was
7-year-old. I'm like, what the fuck?
no, 70, and she's 26.
I think she's older than I am.
Well, either way, he was once older and she
Mm.
was a child, so he's a pedophile.
Sure.
Sure. That's how
Anyways,
it
let's take it to
works.
trivia.
Trivial.
I gotta get some sleep in before I fucking go to work today. Oh, I have to edit this thing. Fuck.
Yeah. So much editing.
Yeah, I really just have to upload it, but that takes time too.
Let me share my screen this time.
Oh, let me get my notes ready. I think this is the last week, Dave.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
Um,
Finally win one.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Might
5.
be.
It is,
This
yeah.
might be. Oh, fuck yeah.
So if I get this right, we tie and go to tiebreaker.
yes, of course.
If you get it, obviously you win.
Refresh. I'm gonna pick number 16.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16. What was magnetite called by the early?
Is there
That
is there
that
more
does-
to that question? Because there's not a question mark.
There's not a question mark, and there's no way that's like that.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
was magnetite called by the early?
I don't know, but let's find out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you want to finish your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just refresh. Do 16 again.
It was like early settlers or something like that. Early, I don't know, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Sophophobia is the fear of what?
Hmm.
Sophophobia.
I think it's sophophobia.
I think it's sopho.
Okay.
So sopho sounds better. Or sounds cooler. Sophophobia. Maybe it's sophophobia? It's fear of questions. So phobia?
Shut up.
So well, what did you say it was called, you think?
Sophophobia.
Sophophobia. Sophophobe. Why would it be saw?
I don't know.
There's no oh, that is a saw, right?
Well, this one is.
I think it's sophophobia. It's not the obvious answer, right?
I don't know what the obvious answer is.
Maybe it's sophopia. I don't know. I would no.
Yeah, that's just you not knowing how to read. God, I don't even think I have a guess.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know. I'm just gonna say it because it's just the funny one.
God, I can't think of anything. All I keep thinking is a fear of socks. um,
That is hard to stray away from stuff that begins with SO.
yeah, it's very difficult to get away from the term socks when you hear sa. C-S-O, sa. Sock.
Right.
Fuck you. I'm just writing, I'm putting soft things
Okay.
because I'm fucking stupid.
I'm saying the fear of the name Sophia.
Yeah. I knew you were going there.
Yeah. That is my answer. The other things were that I was thinking of were solar power or like solar fears,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. And that might have been it. Learning. That's me. Right there.
Fear
I
of
have
learning.
how do you pronounce this?
Sophophobia.
It's not soft. Isn't there like a way to speak?
Yeah, pronunciation. Type that in afterwards.
That'd be cool if I had. Fuck you. It's sophophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah, fear of learning. I have sophophobia.
Right. Okay, let's pick a new one.
Yep. I'm just gonna refresh. Go to 16. What bad?
No idea.
All right, let's not do that. Uh,
La, 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 la. Want to do that one?
anything?
In the movie Castaway, how long was Chuck Nolan marooned on the island?
I feel like you're too confident in that.
I know, I have no idea. I've only seen Castaway like one time. I don't even think it goes all the way through. I just know it's got
Yeah, I
what's his
think
face? Tom Hanks.
Tommy Hanks. All right. In the movie Castaway, how long was Chuck Nolan marooned on the island?
Well, let's see. It's long enough for him to grow a beard and a significant one, and go crazy enough to befriend a volleyball.
Yeah.
I'm
2 days.
going.
Let's see.
How long would it take for that to happen to you? 24 hours. I think this is too long, but I'm going for it.
I'm gonna say
No, that's
11
too long.
months.
I went a year.
That's what I wanted to have happen.
Yeah, anything less than a year and you win.
4 years.
Hawks, dude.
My first thing was gonna be a year and a half, but I was like, nah, that's too long. 4 years. No way. I would go crazy in 11 months, I think. Maybe not crazy. I
Oh,
don't
I'd
know.
go crazy. Well,
11 months by yourself of just
yeah,
being,
that's the
like-
thing. Is like you're totally alone on an island. You gotta hunt for your own fucking food.
yeah, I don't know. I think all right, well, tiebreaker.
Here we go.
Guess you're technically closest. What year was the state of California seceded to the U.S. from
Not
Mexico?
seceded, just seated.
Whatever.
Um,
The U.S. from Mexico.
when was the gold rush?
Like 1826.
Oddly specific.
Well, we know. Oh,
Okay, I'm locked in.
You know what? I'm just gonna go 1826 because
I said 1875.
okay,
Oh, who's closer there?
I'm 22
Two
away.
away. And I'm over 25 away. I'm 26 away. God fucking damn it.
I want to look up when the California Gold Rush was. Probably after 1848, right?
Yeah, probably.
1848,
As soon as
1855.
as soon as we got it.
Like, hey, it was gold.
Oh, cool.
1826. Man, imagine if I was right though.
That would have been crazy. All right, Dave, you win.
Fuck yeah.
That's the first time you won trivia in such a long time.
Man, no kid. Jesus.
Yep.
Hey, well, you can find me on Instagram _David_Sharkey_. Twitter at @DShark101. You can find me in my bed after this.
Thanks. For all the ladies out there.
Yeah, for all the women looking for some love.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning on a Friday.
Yeah. My eat of the week is shout out again, Breyer Brothers Brewing.
Brewing. It's a brewery, but
yeah,
it's brewing.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep trying to say brewery, but I keep saying brewing.
Yeah.
There was a type of food truck. There wasn't really a food truck, it was just a trailer that had a wood fire grill on it.
Yeah.
But Ben and I both got bacon. No. What was it called?
Bar bacon.
Chicken. No, bacon. Barbecue bacon ranch.
Oh.
Pizza.
Ooh.
Dude, this was so it was, we each got our own. It was probably like 12-inch.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to take slices home. I had to just keep eating it.
Yep.
I mean, it was so good. And then Ben was like, Ben had 3 slices left. He was like, "Do you want mine?" I'm probably not gonna eat it. I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So we go in, pay for our stuff. He drove, so we drove. He drove me back home, and I was like, "Oh, pizza in the back," and he was like, "Fucking left it at the place."
Ah.
He had set it down by the garbage because he like threw something out, and then I think we went to pay for our stuff, or it was just like he set it down, and then we threw some stuff out, but then he left it. I'm like, I just fucking started laughing. It's like, oh, dude, I was like, I didn't see you bring it and put it in the back, but I was just like, oh, it's probably in the back. But
That's heartbreaking.
It was, but because I looked this place up.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna have to look it up again. But it's not like it's not an actual food truck. So it's not like, oh, it's gonna be in like Food Truck Tuesday, or it's like an actual place and they go somewhere. It's like, how am I supposed to get this pizza again? But yeah, barbecue bacon ranch, delicious.
Yeah.
And a Loganberry cider.
Ooh, boy.
Wasn't the best.
Okay.
It grows on you.
Yeah.
As you drink it, but
yeah,
I could do without it.
Okay. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram, Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. My eat of the week is also with Ben. Ben was recently, I think he's still down here. I think he comes back today, or goes back today. He is currently over at the Kennedy Space Center doing some work. And so that's only an hour for me. So I drove out to him the other night. And we went to this restaurant called Pier 220, which is like just over the bridge from the Space Center, which is really cool. And seafood restaurant, of course, being on the coast. And I got a mahi sandwich, a blackened mahi sandwich. And what?
I said, whoa, take it easy, man.
And it came with French fries, and I believe tartar sauce.
Classic.
Yep, it was fucking delicious. So it was one of the best mahi sandwiches I've ever had.
You're big on
Um,
mahi sandwiches.
huh?
So you're
Oh, I'm
big
a
on
big mahi sandwich guy. Yeah, because it's simple and it's still giving me the fish that I want. Because like fish and chips, too basic, right? Like you can't go to a restaurant and get fish and chips.
You can.
I mean, you can, but they serve it everywhere.
Yeah.
So you got to change it up a little bit. And I didn't just want the mahi. I wanted something a little more filling. You need those carbs. Got to get it on buns.
Yeah.
So I got the mahi sandwich. I also got clam chowder, which was good. I didn't hate it. I finished the whole bowl, but it was a very thick chowder. Like it was almost like pudding consistency. Yeah. So I was like, by the end of it, I was just like, "Ugh." So not my
It's like
favorite chowder because of the thickness, but the taste was really good. And I like when there's a lot of clam in my chowder,
never
and there's
had
a
a
lot of
lot of,
clam.
or never had clam chowder.
Oh, it's so good. So fucking good.
Also, never had lobster bisque, but I'm also not
Lobster
a clam
bisque is
guy
so good
or a
too.
lobster guy, so I
Yeah.
don't find myself even trying one of those.
No, lobster bisque is amazing. As for the podcast, follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast, where we post our clips from the podcast. Follow us, subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk at you guys next week. I'm gonna go back to sleepy poo. Bye, everybody.
And